Claude Bernard said something in one of his books, and I'm going to read. He said, gaining experience and relying on observation is different from making experiments and making observations. This is one of the most profound ideas of Claude Bernard, and interestingly, it is remarkably relevant today. And I'm going to try and explain these two ideas and to see if I'll be able to do justice in just a few minutes. Gaining experience simply means the experience you gain from events that naturally happens to you. An example is basically when a doctor noticed that people with hypertension or patients with hypertension often has an enlarged heart. For example, as a business owner, you notice that sales drops during rainy season. As a content creator, you notice that videos that you put out there at night does better. Those are the experience you gain from circumstances that naturally present themselves to you. Now, when we are now saying making experiment is deliberately testing an idea. For example, as a doctor, you want to see if controlling blood pressure can actually regulate hypertension. As a business owner, you decided to run sales, adverts, or promotions on rainy season to check that idea, to check that circumstance that has naturally presented itself to you. As a content creator, you then decided that you want to upload identical quality videos on different times for about 4 weeks or even 4 months to test that idea. Here, knowledge is not incidental, it is intentionally produced. People just naturally spend years at a job, but they've only gained the experience that has naturally presented itself to them. So, as a person, if you want to thrive in whatever you do, you need to intentionally make experiments. Things might have presented themselves to you naturally by circumstance, but you need to intentionally make experiment. Why does this thing happen, or why does this particular thing happen this way? Life is about circumstance presenting itself to us, and we need to consciously, as a thought leader, as someone who wants to thrive, to intentionally derive knowledge from circumstances that naturally present themselves to us. I really wish you could be part of the conversation that I have on Saturday about Claude Bernard and the lessons we need to learn from him.